So I refound my Rarity second redesign video, but I'll also be talking about FlutterShy's design as well, considering I don't have that video anymore. Anyway, starting on Rarity's design, I didn't make her fully white, like some people who do try to keep her some of the same colors. I made her a very soft, light blue. Now, y'all might be questioning why, because RD is blue, and my second design for RD would still be blue, right? Yes, just a different shade. Anyway, y'all might have seen my design for her on TikTok or on the community post when I made the boards for Unicorn. Oh well, I guess I'm talking about it now. I made her like blue. There are some like a different kind of shade of blue diamond paint markings. In due time, when I have all my AU, I'll explain more about their cutie marks specifically. I like to think cutie marks change over time when they're growing or something. I don't know. We'll say when Rarity first got her cutie mark, it was just the purple gem. No needle or thread, but after doing her job and everything like that, the needle and thread appeared. Let's just say everyone's cutie marks change twice, 3 times, sometimes there are no changes, like for my Applejack design. To be honest, I kind of liked my old design of Rarity. I didn't really change it as much other than like add more detail to it. Remains a lot more dark purple with the faded purple. I've seen people done similar by giving her a dark paint. As much as I don't want to copy, it does really do suit her. It is hard to see I made her bi in earlier seasons of the show, I think. She always goes for stallions that don't end well. I like Rare Jack, so she's put with her. Her eyes are purple instead of blue. Since I made her body blue, I thought making her eyes the same color as her cutie mark was better. So that's Rarity. So this is a different speed paint because I thought I could talk about FlutterShy during the Rarity part, but I didn't have much time on that video, so I'll have the speed edit of Artie in different generations. To be honest, my idea of FlutterShy was to make her into a flutter pony from G1. She's supposed to look like a butterfly, but looking at it now, she really doesn't. The wing shape are basically copied somewhat off of World of Warcraft's butterfly mount that came out when I was making this. I really like the wings, so I gave it to her. Why not? I still gave her regular Pegasi wings for speed edit, same with the Bat Pony design in general, so have fun with that. This is what she looks like without her wings, kinda like a deer in a way, since she's not much in Cloudsdale or flies that high. I tried to make her look like she is more grounded than most. Plus, in my AU, flare ponies do exist, and they are like FlutterShy. It stays more on ground levels, and up in the clouds are based on insects. Color-wise, I kept her pretty much the same. Other than the deer coat, her mane and body are somewhat just the same color from the show. So, If I'm adding G1's flare ponies, what about the breezes? They are just like flare ponies, just really small. Breezies are going to stay the same in my AU, though I'm going to make them look more like G3s because I like those a lot more better. I will say this, I like mixing different shows or the same show but different generations into one generation, like I did for one of my characters, Solo Beat, who I made specifically for G4, but I put him in G5 because I don't know what happened to the bat ponies in G5. Anyway, that's also because I kind of grew up with all of them a little bit. I grew up mainly with G3, but I did have a tape of G1. But I didn't really know anything about G1.5 and G2, so yeah. Pretty much I'll make the Breezies a subspecies to the Flutter Ponies. Like I'm writing the Changelings to be the same way, though the reformed Changelings are going to stay the same with how they used to look, and not the weird moose pony thing. Of course, the reformed Changelings are going to look a tad different. I just have yet to figure that out. Anyway, this is getting a bit off topic. Fluttershy's cutie mark are still butterflies. They are just teal instead of pink. That form, I forgot to re-edit the cutie mark, but I wanted to finish her real quick because she's just been sitting in my drawing app for a while, so I forgot to do it. So just the butterflies would just be bats. That's it. I didn't really put her with a sexuality because the only ship I've mostly seen with her is Discord and Sombra for some reason. So that's pretty much it for Fluttershy. I don't have much on her right now. Sorry for the very late post about these redesigns. I kind of forgot about them and been working on other stuff. I'll be back to posting some of my redesign stuff and talking about them. I have 2 of the princesses finished and and I'm working on my next part of talking about OCs. I have a lot of videos planned. I just haven't got to work on them in a while because I need to draw some other stuff for some of those videos, but yeah. Until next time, see ya.